Here we have a one gang switch. Clear it out, get rid of all the plasterer's rubbish that they leave behind. Now we're going to look for the switch wire, which is identified by this small nick here. You can see the first fixers left it to identify. Pull the earth back, remove the outer sheathing, put the earth and the neutral to the bottom, and then we fold the end over to identify that that is our switch wire. Then we look for the feed in or the feed out. Pull the earth to remove the outer sheathing, cut that off, earth and neutral to the bottom, and do the same again with the feed in or feed out. Grey off, earth and neutral to the bottom, pop the ends off. They're your feeds, they go together in the common or the R1. Cut your earths and neutrals to the right length. Pop the ends off your neutrals, trim them. Some earth sleeving to go over your earths, like so. All the way to the top, pop them off, push them right up, put them to the length. Loosen up the earth terminal, the earth lug at the back of the box. Put your earths in, like so. Tighten that up. Now we need a connector block. Or I know some people use Wagos as they call them. I've never actually used them for a switch, but maybe they'll send me some. Put that in. Tighten the first terminal, and I always tighten the second connector block just to make sure it's a good connection. Curl those into the back, dress them in nicely. We're going to need some longer pins here because the box is set back. Open up the accessory package, in this case it's a one gang switch. Loosen up the L2 and loosen up the L1, which is also known as a common. Now we want our switch wire to the bottom, push that in. Terminate, just till you hear the engine struggle on the drill, listen. There you go. Put the feed in and feed out together. Make sure you're on the copper and not hitting insulation. Again, listen for the drill. And there it is. Tug test, dress in. Make sure your cables aren't touching anything and they're not going to get pinched by any of the pins. Line up your first lug, a few screws in, and then line up your second lug, a few screws in, and then slowly screw back, and again. Listening for the drill sound to make sure you're not over tightening. Level on top. Now, there's only so much I can do about the finish, but there we go.